Ever been in that moment where you felt something stirring in your heart, but you couldn't tell if it was divine inspiration or just your mind playing tricks on you? You're not alone. Most believers struggle with this exact question every single day, and the confusion is costing them their breakthrough. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Learning to distinguish between God's voice and your own thoughts isn't just helpful. It's essential for walking in your purpose. Think about it this way. You can't follow directions from someone you can't recognize. And in a world where your mind is constantly racing with ideas, emotions, and random thoughts, knowing which voice to trust becomes the difference between stepping into your calling and staying stuck in confusion. The problem is, most people were never taught how to make this distinction. They just hope and guess, which leads to missed opportunities and spiritual frustration. But here's what I've discovered after years of seeking clarity. There are 3 unmistakable signs that separate divine guidance from mental chatter. And once you learn these signs, you'll never have to wonder again whether that nudge in your spirit is from heaven or just from your own imagination. Sign number 1. Divine thoughts bring unexpected peace. Your mind loves to create chaos. It overthinks, worries, and spins scenarios that leave you feeling anxious or overwhelmed. But when God plants an idea in your heart, something different happens. Even if the thought challenges you or calls you to step outside your comfort zone, there's an underlying peace that doesn't make logical sense. It's like being calm in the middle of a storm. Your circumstances might be shaking, but your spirit feels steady. This peace isn't something you manufacture. It's something you receive. Sign number 2. It aligns with wisdom, not just desire. Your own thoughts often stem from what you want, what feels good, or what seems easiest in the moment. Divine thoughts, however, align with principles that transcend your immediate feelings. They push you toward growth, character, and purpose, even when it's inconvenient. For example, your mind might say, take the shortcut, avoid the difficult conversation, or choose comfort over calling. But divine guidance will nudge you toward integrity, courage, and the path that builds you into who you're meant to become. It's not always what you want to hear, but it's always what you need to hear. Sign number 3. It produces fruit that lasts. Here's where you can test whether that thought was truly divine. Ideas from your own mind often lead to temporary satisfaction or quick fixes that don't stand the test of time. But when you follow divine guidance, the results have staying power. The relationships you build are deeper. The decisions you make create positive ripple effects. The direction you take opens doors that stay open. Divine thoughts plant seeds that grow into something bigger than you imagined, while mental thoughts often produce results that fade or fall apart. Now here's the key to developing this discernment. You have to slow down enough to listen. Most people live at such a frantic pace that they can't distinguish between the noise in their head and the whisper in their spirit. Divine communication often comes in stillness, in quiet moments when you're not rushing toward the next thing. It requires you to pause, breathe, and create space for something beyond your own thinking to emerge. The truth is, learning to recognize divine guidance transforms everything. Your decisions become more confident. Your direction becomes clearer. Your purpose becomes undeniable. You stop second-guessing every move and start walking with the assurance that comes from knowing you're not navigating life alone. So the next time you feel that stirring in your heart, remember these 3 signs. Does it bring peace? Does it align with wisdom? Will it produce lasting fruit? When you can answer yes to these questions, you'll know you're not just hearing your own voice, you're hearing the voice that matters most.